hopefully this message reaches someone who needs to hear this, who needs to shift their mindset from I'm a small YouTube creator, sub for sub, like for like nonsense, and moving into I'm a brave, maybe a new YouTube creator. I'm courageous. I might be new, but I'm courageous. You did something so amazing for yourself. Why would you put the label small on what you are doing for yourself right now? You created a new channel, you're posting content, you're exploring, you're finding out who your audience is, what your niche is. You're creating authentic content, hopefully, because it's the authentic content that you have a deep passion for that is going to resonate with your audience, with your community that you are building, that is in the works right now. Let the algorithm do its thing. Let God do his thing. Let the people that are meant to see your channel come to your channel. All you have to do is your part. You keep creating the content that you feel the most passionate about, that you have a yearning to say, that your heart needs to express. Like, it's so interesting because I struggle with mental health a lot, and I think that comes with just being a sensitive person, a highly sensitive person, having trauma, just living in this world, right? But this is something I feel so strongly about, where I have kept quiet about this for a very long time, and I finally got to the point of like, you know what, maybe this is what I need to be talking about on this channel a little bit more. Maybe this is what's going to resonate with people. I don't know. So I'm trying something new, but this is definitely a thought that I've had on my mind. The way I get so irritated when I go to a channel and I'm just like browsing, content ideas for, or like, how do I say this? The channels that like speak to new YouTube creators who are trying to build their channels and build an audience and, do everything the right way, right? So let's say I'm watching a video about thumbnails or about titles or about content or editing or pacing on a video, and this person is giving suggestions based on their experience, their expertise, whatever. And then you scroll into the comment section and what do you see? Small YouTube creators gather here. I literally get so annoyed. I literally want to comment, stop it. Just stop it, please. Why would you just put that energy out there? Like, why are you calling yourself a small content creator? And it's usually in a way of like, let's support each other, let's subscribe to each other, etc., etc. And it just hurts your channel. I'm sorry, it hurts your channel. It doesn't look right. It literally goes against community guidelines when you do sub for sub, follow for follow type of content. When you have subscribers that don't actually care about your content, you are telling the algorithm, you're giving the algorithm mixed signals, and it will stop recommending your content, I believe. You can get flagged. Like, there's so many consequences to this, and it all starts with the small mindset of calling yourself a small YouTuber. I am on this platform after having many YouTube channels. My first YouTube channel was back in 2021. And over the years, I've had at least a handful of different channels, and I've scrubbed all the content for whatever reason, because whatever, imposter syndrome, fear, all of that. This is a channel that, Lord willing, I will never scrap, but I've learned a lot about YouTube over the years, and I've learned the do's and the don'ts. And one of the things that has hurt my channel in the past was allowing people to attach themselves to my channel that actually didn't want to stay for the content that I was creating. Okay, so don't do that. believe in your content, believe enough in your voice, your creativity, your creative voice, that what you have to share is going to touch another person that it needs to be shared to, and then it will grow from there. Your community will grow. We just have to be patient. Some of us just don't get super lucky and our first video gets so many subscribers or whatever. But here's the thing, I've also seen that sometimes that actually isn't good, because you are attracting subscribers that may not even want to see your content later or whatever. So I think I'm coming to terms with the fact that maybe my channel is growing slower because it has to be that way. Maybe there's something within me that needs to shift and change for me to have the mindset and the capacity to have a bigger community on this channel. Maybe my voice needs to be a little bit louder. Maybe my dreams need to be a little bit bigger. I create encouraging content for multi-passionate creatives, for artists, for people who identify as sensitive or have those traits, right? So as I am growing this channel, my hope in sharing this message is that this is reaching someone else who needs to hear this, because I know my success on this platform is inevitable, and so is yours, but we can't self-sabotage ourselves. It's just gonna make us take a detour. We just have to tap into what is our art heart? What is our creative being wanting to express? What are the things on your mind that you feel other people may want to hear or need to hear? What is just yearning to be heard? Create that content, say that thing, and let yourself explore and try new things. And that's part of the process too. Know when to pivot when you feel like your content's feeling a little dry or you're not passionate about it anymore. Because at the end of the day, I know there's a lot of advice to create content for your audience, but at the end of the day, if you're creating content for your audience but it doesn't resonate with you and align with what you want to create and what makes you happy and what you're proud of and excited to share, it's gonna fall flat. It's not gonna be sustainable, and you're just gonna hurt yourself in the long run. Find a content schedule that works for you. Experiment with different types of videos. Experiment with the timing, posting once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month. Create what you're proud of, and your community will follow. Your community will come to you. And I know there are those practical aspects of, making a video that resonates, like having good content, having something good to say, having something, the package, the title and the thumbnail that is clickable and all of that. That's all important, yes, but what message are you sharing? What do you feel passionate about? Because at the end of the day, again, you are not small. You stepping onto this platform is a huge thing. This is life-changing. This is you stepping into your calling. This is so important. This is pivotal. This is monumental. I want that to resonate in your heart and your spirit today. There's nothing small about you. The numbers may not look great right now, but you have to look past that. You have to look past that and keep going and keep creating the art that matters to you. Keep sharing the art that matters to you. Share the imperfect art, the messy art. Share your process. That's what people are relating to right now. I don't know about you, but I am so tired of seeing highly curated content. Even thumbnail styles are just feel really busy. Like, I feel exhausted sometimes being on this platform and looking through my recommended and browse features. Like, I just get overwhelmed. I get overstimulated sometimes. be authentic, be you. And if you are the type that makes that highly curated type of vlogs, keep doing that. That's what makes you happy. Do it, because that's going to resonate with your audience too. Like, that is going to, you know, resonate. But if you want to take a break from that, if you just want to speak to the camera, I'm in this moment, this is me practicing being okay with just talking to the camera, because I have trouble with that. And I do love editing vlogs, but sometimes I think what I'm saying, if I'm speaking just straight to the camera, is boring, or that I talk too much or whatever. But I'll tell you, this topic I'm talking about today, I am fired up. I really hope someone watches this video all the way through that needs to hear this, because what are we doing? It's just, so frustrated. But yeah, so I thank you for starting something new. I am proud of you. I hope you are encouraged to keep going. Don't let the numbers discourage you. Just keep going. Keep going. And if there are areas you need to improve, find those resources. Heck, you can even ask me a question. I have a lot of YouTube experience, and I can sometimes point people in the right direction when it comes to that, especially when it comes to like creative and art content. So if you are here to stay for the cozy encouragement, creative content vibes, I invite you to subscribe. I invite you to like. I'll even put this plug in. Don't subscribe until you see the other videos on my channel and you actually like what you see for more than 2 seconds. Okay? Promise me that. Don't subscribe to this video just because you heard this one video. See what else I have and see if it vibes with what you're looking for in a YouTube creator and a fellow YouTube community partner, you know, like that. See if that's for you. If not, you can just like it and, you know, keep on going. But I really appreciate you being here, watching this video, letting this resonate and sink in, and stay encouraged. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully, Lord willing. Bye.